Alright. So it's hot in here right now. So we got some Vapor Maxes. They want, what is this, $11?
Wait, 7 brew?
Or $14. But these are Air Max 270 React. Shoot, they got some Spike Lee's. Okay, shoot. We might just hit the jackpot, guys. Come on. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we're walking past everything. We done found some dunks. So these like $14.99. I'm gonna look these up because I don't want to spend too much. Especially as I'm from the bands. See some dunk. Oh, what's that? Let's see. Some Air Jordans.
Mấy đứa nói tôi mà.
So,
Bữa
I'm
nay
trying
là
to see some other stuff as well.
ngày ba bên đó rồi.
Alright, what you think? You think I should pick these up or $14? You think it's worth it?
It says 18, I think, on the Spike Lee's.
Oh yeah, 18. I think those are too high. Yeah, those are too high. So we're gonna go.
And it's hot and smell like booty in here, y'all.
Yeah, it don't smell good. New Balance.
And I don't be like that around thrift stores. I always thrift, but it shouldn't be like this. I see some 270s down there.
Where? Where we at?
Down, right here. White.
Oh, white ones? Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, guys. As you see in one of my previous videos, like a bad pickup I did was some 270s because it was busted up at the bottom. And these are $14. And let me see the size. I might just get these because this is a 9.5, and they're actually pretty clean. So if I get these, I think we can make a good profit. I'm just trying to find a good thing to flip in here. This probably one thing because the prices are very steep, but I think it's room. But I got some in 270. I'm just playing some through. Some foam posits, some Jordan 2s. So we got some Jordan 2 guys. It's 14. So everything's like really $14 and $15 and maybe a little bit more in here. It's nothing really less than that. Like these are 12, but you gotta pull these. This is when you check your shots, you gotta pull the tab right here. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice Honor Armours right there. Some running shoes. I know it smells bad, but let me get out of here because I grab one thing and keep on moving. We're gonna circle around the last portion. Ooh, look at these. Y'all let me know, like, will y'all pay $14 for these? Like, let me know down in the comments because I'm curious. Like, am I tripping? Or is the price too high? Especially for resale, not for retail. Just keep personal stuff. Let's see. But right now we got these.
It smells like pee.
Alright, just hold your breath. Just hold your breath. Sorry about that.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's see what. Alright, so I secured the shoes, Air Max 270. So we're gonna go along with this journey to see how much I can sell them for. And I paid $13 for them. So hopefully I can sell them for like about $60 on eBay. And see where it goes. But I'm going to this furniture store. So stay tuned. We're gonna see what we can sell these 270s for and clean them up and get them sold. Hopefully by the day. Alright guys, I am currently back from, I guess you want to say, the stankiest thrift store, because that's my wife. You heard my wife in the background of the video. The thrift store did smell pretty bad. Sometimes thrift stores don't smell the best. You gotta kind of go nose blind because it's a lot of used clothes, used shoes. So you got a lot of people's smells and body odors, and there's a lot going on in general. But let me show you guys the shoes that we decided to go with. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys, but we're gonna show you guys again, and I'm gonna show you how much I paid as well. So put this bag to the side. So we end up getting these Air Max 270s right here, guys. These are actually in really good condition. The air bubbles are actually amazing. And look at the bottoms, pretty clean. So with this flip, I'm not gonna lie, I might not do too much work, but I'm gonna try to scrub them up, clean them up a little bit because they are currently used. Let's see if I can get them a little bit cleaner, but if not, guess what, guys? They're going just as is. And guess how much I paid for them, guys? So I thought this was like $18, maybe $15, $14. But I guess I'm assuming it was a sale or something. I honestly don't know. But let me see if I can go that way. As you see, I paid $13.39. So I paid $13.39 on these shoes. I know you guys are like, dang, that is a lot for Air Max 270. It's really not, but it is. Because, you know, at the Goodwill bins, you can possibly find this type of pair of good condition for less than that. So, yep. So I'm going to clip the little tag, because these shoes come with tags, so you keep them in order. But I do have a rubber band ball that's all the way on the other side of your desk. And we're gonna I'm gonna go and prep these shoes so I can go to clean them up, or just possibly just list them. But I think for the video, I'm gonna show you guys the process of cleaning them up, because I know sometimes we don't get shoes this clean. We get shoes it's kind of dirty like these, like a lot of red dye that still gotta clean, or possibly like these. I mean, but I did clean these. I am working on cleaning these, so this is better than what it looked before. So, but yeah. So let me go ahead and get myself situated. Let me go ahead and get the cleaning supplies ready, and we're gonna go ahead and get started scrubbing these shoes down a little bit so we can make them look a little bit more presentable, and then we're gonna have them set up in the booth or my setup, and we're gonna take pictures of the shoe and see if we can sell it as fast as possible for a good profit. Because we spent $13, $13.39, so we'll see how much money we can possibly get off of this. And I'm gonna try to put the comps, or some of the comps over here. I'm gonna try to scroll through it and so you guys can see the different comps on this actual Air Max 270. So the reason why I possibly more likely pick them up, even though the connection was bad, it's not my shoes. So yeah, let me go ahead. Y'all say stop yapping. Go ahead and go get the stuff to clean up. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. All right, guys. So we got my cleaning supplies. This is cleaning water. This is like an old container. We just put some water, put some. So right now I'm using Magic soap. Magic soap as of right now. I mean, it does suds up very well. It cleans the shoe very well, and it has a good smell to it. So as of right now, I'm using that type of soap just to clean up some of the shoes, just clean up my shoes. And I do have like a little bristle brush. This is a rough bristle, and then I do have a soft bristle. So the difference is sometimes with the rough bristle, it's not good to put on this because it will, not cockabee, but it will flare up some of the fabric. So you want to kind of use a soft bristle brush, but the rough bristle brush goes very well on the midsoles right here on the sides. If I said that right, I think the soles or midsoles, however you want to call it. But these are actually clean. I really don't want to mess them up, I don't touch them really, but we're going to clean them down just for the video and see how they go. So first up, dip my brush in here. Go ahead and get that. A little tap. Shake off. And let's go ahead and get the cleaning. You can kind of, so with the soft bristle brush, guys, you can kind of clean all around the shoe. It's just kind of getting all the dirt and the all that stuff off the shoe. It's a nice little light bristle. As you see, this soap it soaks up very well. I don't know if this scrubbing is too loud, but it does sub very well. And so you're gonna clean around the shoe, clean the backs. I might not even have to use a hard bristle brush today because it's cleaning pretty good. But you just clean, get the midsoles, kind of get the little areas. Sometimes you can always take out shoelaces, get under it, but I'm not doing that. Because it's the type of shoe it is. It's in really pretty good, decent condition. It is kind of a little dirty, but it's okay. It's part of it, right? Just part of it. So you just give me a wipe me down, wipe this off, wipe some of these suds off. You never rinse off the shoe because that's just too much. So you wipe them off, a little scrub. Feel like it got a little bit whiter. And let me know. Let me know down in the comments. You think it got cleaner? Or I could have left it as is. But let me show you the difference. So clean pair and dirty pair. So like as you see, the one that's having been cleaned is at the bottom, the one that's been cleaned at the top. As you see, possibly a difference in the video in this. But yeah, so this is pretty clean as right now. And normally the process is not this easy. So I'm actually excited because it doesn't take long for me to try to clean these. It's not gonna take long for me to clean these shoes. I can just quick scrub, like bristle brush, clean it all around, get some of the dirt off, and go from there. And it's clean pretty good, so that's a good thing. It's a good sign. Yep, the bad tab might be, it is what it is. All right, that should be good enough. Give me a wipe me down. And let's see. All right, wipe it down. I know you're like, hey, Zeb, I remember you showed me the price at the bottom. How can you possibly get those off? Sometimes, if they don't come off or scrub off, you can always use a black, since it's black on the bottom, you also can use a black marker or a dried out marker, because sometimes the black marker will you just write right back over it, and you really can't tell it's something. So as you see that red mark, you're gonna go ahead and use a black Sharpie, and just basically fill in what they wrote in with the red. I think it's dried out, but you really won't be able to see it. Yeah, just filling it in. That's all you gotta do. Fill in the gaps. Well, I'm just circling. I'm gonna circle. Circle. That's the best way to do it. I don't know if y'all used to circle people's work or lines or numbers if you got a bad grade or whatever, but that's something that you can do. It's a little trick. So let's see if I can wipe it though. Nope, yeah, just came off with black marker, but did you see? You don't see the price. You just see like a little bit of hint of red, but obviously that's not the price. So we're in good shape here. So I'm gonna do the other one. Well, the other one doesn't have it, so we should be in good shape. So let me go ahead and show you guys the process of prepping the shoe to be listed now. So we cleaned the shoe. Well, we bought the shoe, cleaned the shoe, and now we got prep it to be listed. So luckily I got this mixed on my other desk. So basically what we do, guys, instead of using shoe trees, I like to kind of ship my shoes with the you know, something else that you can look like it's full or whatever, like you getting brand new shoes. So I use this priority mail, kind of like folders or whatever you want to call it, and I ball it up and I put it in the shoe so it can keep its form of the shoe. So once it's ready to be shipped out, it kind of keeps its form, and I keep the thing in there so it can feel like it's a brand new pair of shoes for, you know, the clients. So I mean, that's just a little trick you do so they can actually have an idea what it looks like. You know, if their foot was in it or whoever's foot is in it, you know, they have that idea of what it more likely look like. So we just grab that, ball that up, and we're gonna place this in there, shove it in there, and we're gonna make it fit. Shut down a little bit. Try to make it a little more realistic, as per se. And yeah, so right now, as you see, it might be a little bulky on one of them, but that's part, you know, there's little issues you just might run into. But as of right now, boom. And you shape the list. Like, you can't really, well, you can tell, but you can't really tell. But yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But yeah, we're gonna turn this around so you guys can see me listing and taking pictures of the shoe. And they're gonna list it. And I'm gonna show you guys the comps and everything, but we're gonna list the shoe. So it is a 9.5. I can check with this serial tag right here. So when you're looking at shoes, just kind of look them up on eBay or whatever, or the internet, just to see if it's a male or female shoe. You can kind of type in this ARC number. It's the ACHC, if you guys can see it. It's on the tag, on the tongue of it. AHC 6789-100. So yeah, so we're gonna look that up and see what comps and what numbers we get. So that's one thing you can check when you are in a thrift store, you at the pins, you have a little bit more time to spare. You can always check that, check the number to see the comps, the size, make sure it's legit sometimes, and you can make sure it's not a female or male shoe. You can kind of determine the both. So I'm assuming this could be possibly a male shoe, but who knows? It could be a female. So yeah, let me go and flip this camera around. So I got my business phone. We're gonna go ahead and go here, the camera roll, and we're gonna go to 1.5. That's the best angle to shoot it in, and we're gonna hold that camera right there. Let me show you guys. So I'm currently using this yoga mat, and the yoga mat actually gets the job done. But this is typically how the setup is. So it's like this. I'm gonna show you guys some of the pictures in the video, but don't mind the brush. I'm gonna slide that up to the side and the shoe tree, and don't mind a little junkiness. That's just, you know, we're working. So this is how the setup is. It'll basically be like that, but kind of zoomed in. Let's kind of see if I can show you guys in there. Thing, so you don't see the outside or nothing. Take a picture like that, and then I try to get all aspects of the shoe, even the insides of the shoe. Get it in frame, line it up with the squares. Boom, perfect. Now you're gonna flip it and basically do the whole thing. We're just taking a picture. We're just doing the whole thing over again, and just on these two pictures, and then we do the inside. Sorry, I'm moving you guys a lot. I'm just trying to multitask here. But boom, get that. And then we go to the front of the shoe. See, you can go See, with the front of the shoe, you kind of want to get a good top angle, but at an angle, so you can, like somebody's walking, or kind of get that feel of the walking in the shoe. It's like a little photo shoot for shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's see, get this video right here. Boom. And last one. Boom. Or you gotta get that angle. No, that's not the last one actually. We always, when you're taking pictures of your shoes, always get the tag on the inside. So when you're taking a lot of pictures, you just kind of try to make sure you have all the information they need. This, if they want to research the item, or they possibly want to resell the item, just in case it goes up in price, or they can know what they're buying. So I try to zoom in on that tag, and I'll take a picture of that. And it's cool because, like, you see sometimes with the QR code, the Nike QR code pops up. Click it to actually find the shoe. But yeah, so that's like a little bit of part of just getting the shoe listed. So we're gonna see if we can sell this either today or sometime this week. If you can actually sell the shoe this week, that would be crazy. So I will update you guys once I list the shoe and once I get the shoe sold. So hopefully get it sold. Fingers crossed, guys. We can get it sold by the end of this week and by the time this video comes out. If you don't, then we'll possibly have it sold by next video. Alright guys, so obviously I am back. You see it's probably late. It's 9:15 right now. And guys, we sold the MX 270s. Actually, it took a day for it to sell. So that's pretty good. And guess what, guys? I sold it for $50. $50. And I'm going to pull up the comps right now. Once my phone opens. Hope it doesn't die on me. Because I'm trying to print out the label right now. So you guys can see in real time. Let's see. Let's go to eBay. There you go. Well, let me print the label out. I'm gonna print the label out real quick. I do have the shoes right here, as you see. So typically we'll package up the shoes, and especially white shoes or any shoes. I got these party envelopes that I normally try to carry. As you see, I do stuff the shoes with them and everything like that. So I do try to get that and place a shoe in those, and then place them in a box so they can be extra safe and extra protected. Because when I first started reselling, had people complain, say, "Oh, it rains a lot where I'm from, and the shoes got soaking wet." And you know, I feel like a lot of people in the left comments and feedback is like, "Hey, can you please try to put the shoe in plastic bag or something to keep it protected?" And there's different things like that. So I end up so I was like, well, let me decide to put it in this poly mailer. I'm going to turn on the label maker, print the label. Once this pop up, let's go back. So we repeat. Yep, boom. And we get ready to print, as you hear. 3, 2, 1. Should be printing. Yeah, that's the sound of the money, guys. That's that money maker. So, boom, print the label. Got that printed out. We're going to package this up. I do have a box. Yeah, I do have a box already. This I brought up here, and I'm gonna show you guys what I sold it for. See, so item sold. Make sure nothing's yeah, item sold. As you see, $50. Which I'm gonna put it on the screen. Don't worry about it. I will put it on the screen, but I did sell for $50 in a day. I listed it yesterday and sold today. So hey, I think that's a all-time fastest of selling a shoe in a day. Like, we paid $12 and you sold them $50. You can't beat that. And the way the comps are looking, I was a little nervous because a lot of them go for $20, maybe $30. So I feel like we did pretty good, guys. We did pretty good. So I am going to go ahead and package these up, and I'm gonna catch you guys once it's time to ship them out, because I do have some other shoes to ship. I have some other shoes that I need to ship out as well, which is some New Balances, I think 990s. So I'll ship those out as well, and we're gonna go ahead and put these here, like so. And let's place this one down here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that right there. Seal this off. Boom. This is still ready to go. So I'm gonna pause it. Let me grab this box that you see right behind me. Alright guys, we grabbed the box. We're gonna place this in the box. And I do have tissue and stuff, so I'm gonna wrap that up in here and to kind of fill the box in a little bit and get this box taped, and we're gonna have it shipped out tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys. All right, guys. So both packages are packaged up, as you see. Don't mind the mess. This is the madness of keeping everything organized, which I'm gonna create a whole separate video for that, of getting my life together in my office, because as you see, everything is everywhere. So we just stay tuned for that video, because we gotta get this situated, because I'm losing Air Force Ones apparently and getting the wrong sizes and different things like that. So I gotta get my life together. So yeah, but yeah, stay tuned for that. That's gonna be a whole nother video. But we're gonna go. I'm gonna catch you guys at the post office, and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing shipped out so we can make the profit. It's crazy that we sold these in the same day, and we listed for the great price. But I'm gonna sit down with you guys and tell you guys the process of my mindset of what made me pick up those shoes and the process of it, because like really, you guys want to understand why did I pick those up, how I know those gonna sell possibly in a day, and different things like that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go through that point. All right, guys. So we're pulling out to the post office right now as we speak. We're going to drop all these 2 packages in the back of the truck. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull in real quick and drop all these packages. All right, so I got the packages right here. We're going ready to pick them up and take them inside. Hopefully it's not online. They don't look like it's online or nothing, so we will see. They are shipped out, so we did drop them off at the post office, and we did get a very, very quick sale, so I'm very thankful for that. And yeah, but typically with the process of, when I was going to explain how does it work, how I knew those shoes were going to sell, and pretty much have a good time in an actual fast process, is, you know, Air Maxes do sell very well as far as the years. Every time I buy like a lot of Air Maxes, they sell very fast. And plus, on the time in the process, I have to list the price very competitively and kind of cheap for those shoes, especially how clean they were. So like when you're listing your shoes, you kind of want to look at the comps, look at what's sold too cheap, look at the conditions, so you can have an idea, so you can possibly be in a good market of like, oh, those are great still, let me buy his shoes, not buy the other person's shoes. That's $70, $60. But let me buy, you know, Zep the Reseller shoes, because it's $50. It's not that bad, and they're in really good condition. And they're not bad. So if they was bad, they're probably like $20, $30 or whatever. So I had to make sure I kind of priced them very competitively and in a reasonable price so I can get the sale. So, but that's typically like the process. And then as time goes and as years and years goes down the line, you kind of walk into the thrift store or walk into the bins or go to a storage unit, and you're like, okay, this is the stuff I'm looking for. This is why I know I'm looking for. I know what this product is. I know it sells well. I sold it before. I've seen it before. I watched Zep the Reseller sell it. I've seen the ATL Flipper sell it. I've seen, you know, Kill sell it or Juniper sell it. I've seen some of those people sell it on their stuff, so obviously I can sell it. I think that's a good product because it sold very well for them, so it should sell very well for you. So like, always look at that. Look at the condition. Check out everything, because as you've seen in my one of my videos, that I went through my inventory and I've seen like a lot of mistakes that I made. Part of the process, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. It's just, can you learn from them? And I feel like I learned from them, especially off of this sale right here. And I did sell some other shoes as well that, you know, trying to help and get rid of the shoes. But I feel like it was a good learning process of, you know, redeeming myself, of getting good inventory, good actual clean inventory versus dirty inventory that's hard to sell and everything like that. So it's just a lot of process elimination and a lot of time and effort and research that you have to do to kind of really get good at this thing or become great at this field. Cause especially, it's just not with shoes. It can obviously be with clothes, tools, electronics, furniture. It doesn't matter. You can really sell anything that you can put your mind to. It's just doing your research and doing your due diligence and pricing it at a very great price. So if somebody can get a deal as well as you got one, you should give them a deal as well. So I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. And thank you guys for watching to the end. And Zep the Reseller is out. Peace.